Oh, I'm so hungry. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan. And woo, I just got distracted because there's a very warm pocket of air right here and I don't know where it's coming from. Today we are making a delicious, delicious breakfast that you can eat for dinner, I guess. You can basically eat whatever you want. It's breakfast burritos. For those who have been here for a while, you might know that I used to work at McDonald's. It was my first job ever and it was 3 years of very complicated teenage time. The work was okay. I didn't like having to work with meat, but I liked cooking and I liked the people that I worked with and my managers were alright. So I ate a lot of these on my breaks. I basically only ate breakfast, stuff from the breakfast menu, and fries and chicken burgers. And that was pretty much it because I didn't really like any of the other stuff. I'll have the full recipe linked down below for you guys if you prefer a written out printable recipe. So let's get cooking. So the first thing you're gonna need is you're going to need some onion. We're gonna preheat the pan. By the way, if you like the breakfast menu off of McDonald's but veganized, I did do a veganized breakfast sandwich that you can click on right over there and you can watch. And it's pretty delicious. I make that pretty often, so can vouch for how delicious it is. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil just to get things going. Actually, I was gonna start with onions, but I'm gonna start with this instead. This is some chopped up vegan sausage. This is the breakfast sausage links from Eve's, I believe. You can also use Field Roast or whatever company makes these breakfast sausagey type things for you. I'm crisping up the sausage because I like a little browning, a little extra flavor on my sausage in the beginning. Cook it up until it softens. So these onions are getting nice and softened. We're gonna add in our bell peppers. So this is green and red peppers. Now I don't usually like peppers, especially not cooked, but it's kind of essential for this kind of recipe. So I added 2 peppers here, de-seeded and diced. You can use whatever colors you want. The more colorful, the better. You're gonna stir everything together. The last time I made this, I only used 1 bell pepper. It seems as though it is quite a lot of pepper. We all need more veggies anyway. Basically, you wanna cook out a lot of the moisture so that when you add the eggs, there's like less moisture that you have to cook out of it. I'm actually going to add in my jalapeno peppers. This is totally optional, you don't have to add this, but I kind of felt like having a little extra spice. So I'm adding some diced jalapeno, just 1. Things are starting to look pretty nice and cooked. So I'm gonna push all this veg to the side for a moment so I can give my tofu a little space, you know? So I'm gonna have my medium firm tofu I'm gonna add to the pan. Oh, and I'm gonna add all the tofu water too because that's what we do here apparently. It's okay, it's gonna deglaze the pan a little bit. All right, so we're gonna add some black salt. Now, if you've never heard of black salt, if you've never seen it before, you can find it in your local Asian grocery store. Typically, if there's an Indian section. If not, you can buy it online. But black salt is what gives this dish an eggy flavor. It's a sulfured salt, which is why it tastes like eggs. I'm adding about a ½ teaspoon of black salt. You might need to adjust it as needed. I'm adding a ½ teaspoon of turmeric. I don't know if I'll be eating this as much once I get my Invisalign. And I've been told that you shouldn't eat curry when you have Invisalign because it makes your teeth look bananas. We're also gonna add a ½ teaspoon of black pepper. You might not need to add as much as I did because, you know, you have taste buds, but I really like spicy, flavorful food, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add it in. And then eventually you just mix everything together. I like to do it like, I like to have all the tofu on one side just so I can spread all the ingredients, all the spices and stuff just on the tofu, and then you just mix it in after. But whatever, I'm sure you can do it all at once and it works fine too. Yeah, my ratio of tofu to peppers is a little different here, but it's still good. More veggies is good. So what I like to do is I like to cook it until most of the moisture is gone. With medium firm tofu, it tends to be a little bit more watery than regular firm tofu, so that might take a while. That's okay, I'm patient. And if you were more patient, you could press your tofu so like more liquid of it comes out, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't press my tofu anymore. I used to, but now I don't do that so much. And honestly, I don't taste that big of a difference. Speaking of tasting, let's give it a little bit of a taste. Ooh, add a lot of pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of tamari for some salt without adding too much black pepper, because that stuff will make you fart funny. And it'll smell like eggs. Just until you find that it tastes salty enough, it's totally up to you. Some people don't like their eggs salted, some people do. You do you, man. Now, I don't really like to break my eggs up this much, but considering the ratio that I did of eggs to peppers is a little different this time around, it's kind of unavoidable. Okay, maybe don't add ½ teaspoon of white pepper, but if you like spicy, go for it. I like spicy, so it worked out okay. I could cook it a little longer, but I'm feeling pretty impatient, so I'm just gonna eat it. All right, the filling is done. Let's assemble some burritos. So we got burrito number 1. I'm gonna put 2 burritos on this plate, then I'm gonna microwave it. Some of you might not be into that concept, but that's how I'm gonna melt the cheese. You can melt yours on a stove if you really want to. So I'm gonna scoop out some filling. Oh, I just spilled some on the table. No big deal. You don't wanna overfill it, because then you're gonna have like a big ass burrito. So burrito, and just roll it up. Yes. So the ones that I had at McDonald's were like maybe an inch smaller in diameter. The smaller ones that they sell at the grocery store are like too small. Okay, so I'm gonna microwave these, a BRB. All right, I also took pictures of them, so that's why they look a little different. I cut them open. It's time to eat them. I microwave them for about 60 seconds. Yeah, let's eat. I'm so hungry. Let's do it. You get the cheesiness from the Daiya cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want to. You can leave out the cheese if you don't like cheese. The egginess is like tender and chewy. I would actually recommend using 1 pepper instead of 2 peppers, but if you like your veggies, add 2 peppers. Something about like microwave flour tortillas that just like reminds me of my youth. It's so good. If you wanted to meal prep these, what you could do is you could stuff a bunch of them ahead of time, wrap them in parchment paper, and then freeze them, and then whenever you want to eat them, you can either bake them or microwave them until they're hot. And you've got a breakfast on the go. It's pretty delicious. Store those babies in like a zippered bag, like an airtight container. Eat those within a month. Delicious. Holy moly. Oh, I love carbs. All right, if you guys want this recipe, I'll leave the link down below. I hope you guys make them. If you do, please post it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any sort of social that you want, and then tag me at the Viet Vegan. I'm the Viet Vegan everywhere. And if any of you play video games, I just started Discord and I started streaming on Twitch, sort of infrequently, about like maybe once or twice a week. But if you want to follow me on Twitch, I play League of Legends, mostly League of Legends, and we started playing a bunch of other random Steam games too. By we, I mean Eddie, myself, and like some of our friends, and I'm playing with some of the people who have already joined the Discord already. So if you guys want to join the Discord, play some games, hang out, and be nerdy, I'll leave the link down below. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye! There's not even a vent around here. Why? Oh, it's from, that's crazy. It's from the heat vent over here, so it's just kind of coming this way. Crazy. Okay, anyway, I'm distracted. So we're gonna add some spices. We're gonna add about, oh, I just spilled turmeric all over the place. Oh, cool, and it's all over my shirt, and I just made it worse. Oh, good, great. Yum, yum, yum.